Okay. So as the invite said, we're going to talk about Scopus, which is a database that we have access to through Research for Life. We will talk about that. Can you see my screen? I'll just assume that you can, because no one answered. Like I said, I'm going to talk about Scopus. So this is a webinar to just talk about the benefits of using Scopus and how to best use it. My name is Melissa Mtero. I am from the Catholic University of Zimbabwe Library. I am your Client and Outreach Services librarian. So I'll just go on to it. What is Scopus? So it's a comprehensive abstract and citation database which was developed by ELSEV, and then it covers a vast array of disciplines. So it includes science, technology, social sciences. I highlighted technology, social sciences, arts and humanities because this is what we have at our institution. And then it also includes peer-reviewed journals, conference proceedings, books, and patterns. So we can just say it is a massive, intelligent library for scholarly literature. So why Scopus? Why use Scopus? What are the benefits of using Scopus for different members of our university, be it students or researchers or admin staff? Why use Scopus? So one is to discover latest research, and then also it covers a comprehensive it has a comprehensive coverage, meaning that it covers a lot of subjects, and then citation and tracking analysis, journal and author metrics, you can get them from the platform, and also you can identify collaborators. This is for researchers, and also you can showcase your research also for researchers. And support funding and promotion. This is, we are talking of maybe if your publications in Scopus indexed journals often get boost grant application and career progression. So if you are, okay, let me just admit this person. Morning, Luke, welcome.
Morning.
Okay, so we were just talking about Scopus, the database. You haven't missed much. We're just starting to introduce it. So I was talking about funding and promotion. Oh, okay. So you get to know if maybe your publication is Scopus indexed, it can boost your chances of getting grant applications approved, or even career progression if your papers are found in Scopus indexed journals. Then you stand a greater chance of being considered in some cases. So this is quite a good platform to be associated with. Are there any questions before I go on? And just to confirm, am I still audible? Am I still audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Okay, so we've introduced Scopus, but so now we want to talk about the key features, which could be mainly the smart search capabilities. So we will have a practical session of this, but I want to talk about it first. So there's the basic and advanced search. So just like any other database, you will find a search bar to type in your query. So there's the basic one where you can just type one, and then there's the advanced one where you make use of their different tools, and also which are, for example, Boolean operators, wildcards, and phrase searching. And then you can also use filtering options. So Boolean operators, we have and, or, and not. Then wildcards, it uses two wildcards. I will show that when I do my demonstration. So with wildcards, it's just it uses a star and a question mark, which both have different meanings. I will talk about that. And then also phrase searching, where you are putting, maybe you want to search for climate change and you wanted to consider climate change as one word instead of separate words. You wanted to look for where climate change has been used as one word or as a phrase that's singular and not in the words differently. So instead of getting articles that have climate only and change maybe in the other page, it's looking for documents with climate change is a word. And then also I was talking about filtering options. So there's so many options to filter your search results. This is after you've searched. You can filter by year, by subject, document type, author, affiliation, funding, sponsor, etc. So these are the other features that you get on Scopus. There is author and affiliation profiles. So you get to know unique identifiers of different authors. You can just get it. And then publication lists, citation counts, H-index. These are more to do with the impact, the citation impact of specific journal articles or pieces of work. And then you can also get to know about co-authorship networks. And this is quite an important thing because you can get to know or identify potential collaborators, and you can map research fields through these networks. You can get to know who is working on what, and get to know a subject more through this. And also you can identify research output of institutions through they also have a platform, a section where they cover research from particular institutions. And then also you can analyze institutional performance from these. Are there any questions so far? Or any comments, contributions? Anyone who might want to add something? Oh, okay. I we'll go on. And then we'll also get to see source details, alerts, and RSS feeds. So this is for, there's journals, there's books, there's conference proceedings on it, and many other things. So you get to see metrics like site score, SJR, SNIP. So what are those? These are just different metrics that help us see the impact that of a certain paper, that the impact that it has, or how it is doing compared to the other publications that is within that journal. And then you can also get to see the rankings of journals and also compare. You can get to stay informed. There's an option to click to get updated when there's a new publication, either on a topic. So if there's something new on artificial intelligence, you get notified, or if there's something new, maybe I want publications by Dr. Msasa. I can just type in her name. If she's there, I can click on the option to get updated whenever there is a new publication by her, and then I know that whenever she publishes something, I get it. So that's the advantage, is that you get to know when your favorite people in a certain subject publish new things. And then for researchers, you can track citations to your own work or key papers. Are there any questions before I go on? Nothing. I hope we are still together. So I'll just now go on to how we access Scopus for our library. So there's two ways. You can go through the library website, which is library.cuz.ac.zw. And then you go to e-resources. Under e-resources, you go to off-campus access. And then if you're logging into Open Athens for the first time, you won't see this. Is that a hand? Okay.
No, just because it was just an error.
Okay. Thank you. So if you're logging in for the first time to Open Athens, you won't see this. So you just type Catholic University of Zimbabwe, and then when you see this, our logo, you just then go on. And then when you're logging in, you log in with your CUZ email. It's the same password for your email. So when you have logged in, you scroll down until you get to R, and then you click on Research for Life. Did we all know that this is where we get our e-resources from? For those that want to get access to the digital library. So there, as you saw, I was scrolling down. That whole list has e-resources that we have access to. And I hope that you are using them. So, you just click on proceed. And then I think on my instructions, I said that you click on the blue option. So the blue option has all of this. So it's better to just click on the one that has everything. And then this is Research for Life. So this is another platform that we will talk about some other time. But for today, we access Scopus through this platform. So that's why we had to log in to Research for Life first. Then you go to Content. Under Content, go to Databases. And then I'm just going to S because Scopus starts with an S. And then there it is. I now click and then we have access. Did we get how we get to Scopus? Does the silence mean that we got it or we did not? Anyone, just one person at least. I hope we're still together. Yes? Okay. Thank you. Right. This is now the Scopus homepage or the dashboard that you get to. So we talked about searching. So there's a basic search and there's an advanced search. So you can search for documents, you can search for authors, you can search for researchers or discover researchers, and then you can also search for organizations. So we'll start with documents. So there is, you can just type what you want here and then it searches everywhere. Or you can tell it, you can use this field section. So in this section, you're telling it if I select any of those, I'm saying I want it to search within authors, first authors, source title. So all of this, what you want to search within is what you get. So you can just choose all fields if you want, but if you want something specific, you can choose any of these according to what you want. And then now we go on to search. I'll search for maybe climate change. And then I search. Okay, so that's a basic search. I have my results, but as you can see, this is what? Is this 1 million? This one did. This is 2 million documents found. They might not be all relevant to what I want. So this is where the refine section comes in. I want climate change in social sciences. So I'm limiting to social sciences. So I can exclude social sciences, or I can limit to, I want to limit to social sciences. So we are down to 400,000. And then maybe I only want articles. Limit to articles. So that's how you just make use of the refine section to get to the specifics of what you want instead of browsing through all of the documents. So that's the basic search. So if you want to download, you can download. If you want to export, you can export. And the good thing is you can export to even your reference management tools. For example, Mendeley, RefWorks, Zotero, and Not. You can export to those, and you can choose the file type that you want to export. If you want to analyze results, you can click on it and go on to that. So still on search, I showed you the basic search. There's also an advanced search. Usually this applies to maybe when you want to get a specific something. So you then make use of maybe operators or food codes. So Boolean operators and or and not. So query string will be here. Maybe we want and then I'm going to apply Boolean operator and so again, it's the same thing. So depending on what really you want, you making use of all the things that are on that side. You can employ all of them. You can play around with them. So those are the operators. And then on food codes, as an example. So this is now specific. So you want to know, if I want abstract, this is the code. If I want abstract, I'll write ABS. If I want all fields, I just type O. So this is how you then construct your query. So you just make use of this section to choose what you want to do. Are there any questions so far? Okay. So we've done, so we were searching through documents. We can also search for authors. Anyone to give me an author? Their last name. You can go on, Doc.
I was going to take a generic one, like Moyo.
Moyo, okay. Let's try Moyo. and then we search. So this is these are the search results. So it's given me a list of authors with the surname Moyo. So probably when you search for a person, you know them, and you want to see what they have. So it's telling me the Moyos that are associated with the University of Zimbabwe. I can limit to. If I don't know the person that I'm looking for, this is a starting point. I know that they are associated with the University of Zimbabwe. So I'm going to limit to use it. So you can just play around with this section and get to the author that you want. But let's just say, for example, we are interested in Moyo Enos. We get their details. So because they've published with Elsev, they have a Scopus ID, and we also get to see their OC ID, and then all their information, the basics, citations by 377 documents, and then they have 69 documents. Their H index is 10, and then I get to see the research that they have, the impact, how many people they've cited, if they have preprints, they are there. And then, if you want to see, maybe you know that Moyo has published on this, and that's the only person maybe they have published. This is what they're talking about, HIV and AIDS. But you also want to see other people that write on this. You can click on co-authors, and then you get to explore the other people that have written with them. That way you get to see who more people from a subject that you are interested in. So yeah, that's with authors. And then if you wish to collaborate, you know what they write about, and then you can also always reach them. And then if you want to be notified when they publish, you then set an alert. So that's that about authors. Are there any? Oh, by the way, the whole platform that we were seeing, it's Scopus that created it. So once you publish with journals that are indexed with Scopus, it can create a platform like that for you. And also when you publish with Elsev, you also get to have that. And then researcher discovery. This is almost the same thing that you want to know about probably key authors or important people or important journals that talk about a specific subject. So I can just going to use artificial intelligence here. So I've typed, I know I want to talk to research on artificial intelligence, but I don't know the key people that talk about it, or I don't know much about it. This is another starting point. I've typed artificial intelligence, and then it's giving me the number of authors and matching documents. So, for example, this one, Feroz, number of matching documents is 190.